Sounds pretty big for an accident.
There are no accidents.
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once.
Try to keep up.
Prep the Quinjet net. Just in case.
On it.
Hi guys, hope you're doing good. Welcome to another review from our channel Gamer Overlord, and today we are going to play Marvel's Avengers. I usually look at the bright side and hope for the best until the game is in my hands so that I judge it independently. Avengers is a strategically weird game, very cool story with a very negative feedback from the general Marvel gamers. I was very skeptical with this because it is developed by Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal, which are one of my favorite studios, and honestly expectations were very high. So before I explain, let's just say I won't be recommending this game immediately. It's better that we dive into the contents and assess it step by step. Starting with the minimum system requirements, you need an Intel Core i3-4160 processor with 8GB of RAM and an NVIDIA 950 GTX card. For maximum performance, you need an Intel Core i7-4770K or a Ryzen 5 1600 with 16GB RAM and a 6GB NVIDIA GeForce 1060 or an 8GB AMD Radeon RX 480. So, let's get started.
I just caught a bus. Maybe I should have had a bigger breakfast this morning.
Thor! Thanks for the assist. We got civilians trapped behind those barricades.
Understood. Stay behind me. I will deal with them.
We got you, Thor.
This should be fast. Thor, who are we dealing with here? They did not introduce themselves.
Hang on, those guns are shield issue.
I'll get Commander Hill on the line.
Cap, they picked today for a reason.
Agreed, Bruce. I'm staying with the Chimera until we figure out what's going on.
Help me! Please!
Are you hurt?
No, just stuck.
Lucky for you, I am mighty.
Thank you, Thor.
Get to safety.
Thor, thank you!
Stay down. Help is on the way. Kill the guy.
Whoa, 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 Thunder God. Who said you could have all the fun?
Graphics. Initially, Avengers received criticism for featuring character models that looked like the cast of a low-budget superhero TV series. Crystal Dynamics fixed the issue, as now the characters have a good blend of their cinematic and comic book impressions. There are numerous graphic options, which includes playing at uncapped frame rates and enabling bloom effects, V-Sync, ambient occasion, shadow and water quality. There is also a full-featured photo mode where you can capture app sequences from the game. At max settings in an AMD RX card, your PC may push polygons at 85 to 105 FPS during gameplay and between 60 to 75 FPS during cutscenes. The characters look great, which was toned by collaborating with Intel. They also optimized the game's GPU physics engine, as early as some characters such as Black Widow drew criticism for unnatural facial impressions and design. Overall, Avengers graphics aren't breathtaking but do have a cinematic blend to make you stick to the screen and motivate you to take the computational load of the frame rates. I give the game a graphics score 8 on 10.
Come on, Tony. Those are important. Okay, whatever. Pulsar rockets. I'm glad Fury kept all my best tech in one place.
Those rockets are doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know. I built the damn things. Cap, we should secure the Terrigen crystal if that thing gets hit.
Already on it. Tarleton's heading down to the reactor chamber now.
behind cover. All right, which one of you B-movie extras shot at me?
Avengers. The convoy is carrying classified SHIELD prototypes. Fury is tracking down the full manifest.
Hell, how's the cat?
Campaign. The campaign offers a simple story following future Miss Marvel Kamala Khan as she seeks to reassemble the Avengers following a disaster that creates a wave of new superheroes labeled as Inhumans. You are facing floating hell with tiny limbed army of robots which don't throw much of a challenge. The villain MODOK is brilliantly brought to swell up in every scene, which is one of the most goofiest looking supervillains. The campaign is evenly spaced within timelines with characters unfolding with each sequence leading to the unfateful events with the Avengers. It is Kamala Khan who wants to redeem herself as she goes for a quest to find the Chimera wreckage along with reassembling the Avengers in a race against time with unending face-off with MODOK. It is a story where instead of Peter Parker, Kamala Khan has to prove herself as a prodigy and join the Avengers force more reckoning. Overall, the campaign is huge with faction missions, rewards and collectibles, and it will completely drain you out. I give the campaign a score 8 on 10.
They take it back. They've got pulsar tanks.
Cap, that ship's not ready for flight. Why is it moving?
Someone's initiated the security protocols. The Chimera's autopilot has taken over.
You'll need backup. We're heading back.
Negative. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
Copy that. You're up, Bruce.
Gameplay. The gameplay of Marvel's Avengers is in bits and pieces. Many of the missions take place in larger style areas where you can roam around, run and jump, fly and find loot. Loot that you get gives you better perks and other stuff such as more damage and critical hits. Back in your hub there are faction missions which help you gain faction experience. These are passive things like killing a certain amount of enemies, practicing combos, leveling up your ultimate abilities, etc. These give you rewards such as new gears from your faction vendors, which is cool. Characters are equipped with various attacks such as light attack, heavy attack and ultimate takedowns. A mix of light and heavy attacks unleashes the ultimate abilities where you can even earn critical hits. Character-wise, I found Thor and Hulk to be fluent in combat. They overpower the subtle enemies quite easily, and when you switch to the lesser strong counterparts, you have a laggy combat, especially with characters such as Iron Man and Black Widow. One thing I would like to point out is that the combat is not fluent. There is weird lag when you carry out both the light and heavy attacks which discourages you. I mean, that could have been the least wanted experience from a combat heavy game, and certainly that is both irritating and disappointing. I am very motivated to play Kamala Khan, also known as Miss Marvel, as it is an interesting character with whole range of attacks which propels devastating damage. The game tries to spruce things up with awkward platforming segments and hunts for shield stashes, but they are visually ugly and unvaried, in stark contrast to the elegantly animated and designed superheroes that run around them. I give the gameplay a score 7 on 10.
You know, I was thinking today was going to be more fan clubs and funnel cakes.
Focus, Tony. They're doing a number on the bridge. It could fall if we don't take them out.
Hurry up, big guy. It can't take much more punishment. Where's Big Green?
I got eyes on him. Hulk, bringing in the Quinjet for a landing.
Hulk smash!
Shit!
Charge! Inventions are dangerous, Stark.
Hey, those weapons were meant for the good guys.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not the time. Get your heads in the game. Cap, what's going on over there?
Not sure, Nat. Seems like the reactor's malfunctioning. I'm getting strange readings on the monitors, like we're being pulled to a heat signal in the bay. Down! Nat, it's going to this...
Repeat that, Cap. I'm having trouble hearing.
Nat, do you read?
Mechanics. The combat and free roam mechanics of this game is mind-numbing. So many of the missions feel the same and boil down to the same thing. Go somewhere in this big environment, fight your way around and go into a giant building or a bunker or a secret lab and punch more bad guys and collect some more stuff and repeat. Some of these missions are grinding and are fillers which are uninspiring. They go as far as making me do these frustrating defend a small circle style missions where you have to stay in a circle and fend off enemies, and multiplayer style point caption missions like holding down different area points such as A, B and C, where you have to run between these points and fear off enemies, which is a bummer. The loot system gets in the way as well. Through the campaign I have to equip the next best stuff I pick up as a collectible or a reward just to keep up with the campaign, but ultimately we don't get to use that loot at all. So we tend to ignore the crates throughout the game because you actually don't need it. As I said earlier, combat is convoluted and you have to wait so that you get your favorite character in the sequence and enjoy some fights. Hulk and Thor from my side are definitely those characters. The combat mechanics is borrowed from games such as Marvel's Spider-Man and the Batman Arkham series, but isn't optimized much. The lag in executing combos reduces the combat fluency, and at a longer stretch you will stop enjoying it. I give the game mechanics a score 7 on 10.
Update.
The reactor won't stabilize. The turret's molecular structure is breaking down into a gas. Something below is feeding energy into the reactor. It's extraordinary. Take it down.
Doc, I'll get back to you. Carlton? Carlton! Avengers, do you read? What's happening out there? Avengers, report!
Shepard in my sights.
Shepard?
Avengers, if you can hear me, the convoy is transporting a highly lethal sonic disruptor bomb. Our enemies intend to detonate it within the city.
We're going down.
I repeat, a sonic disruptor bomb. Secure the asset at once.
Sonic bomb? Are you kidding me? Thought the UN outlawed those years ago.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Now that is an entrance.
Sound. As video soundtracks go, Marvel's Avengers sounds pretty good. The in-game music is composed by Bobby Tahori and its composition is fantastic. Crafting original music for the iconic characters is not an easy task, but Bobby has composed an epic score deserving of the massive playable roster of the Marvel heroes. The soundtracks are dynamic that matches a perfect action-adventure game with syncing of music pieces following the action sequences. The voiceover is also brilliant with characters such as Tony Stark and Steve Rogers absolutely killing it. Other characters have quirky dialogues in cutscenes which adds to the humorous factor. You will love Kamala Khan's voice, which reflects immense humor and childishness. I give the sound a score 9 on 10.
I'll handle the freak with the detonator.
Romano! From one former SEAL agent to another. I've learned a few tricks since we last met.
Oh yeah? Here's one. I'm kicking your ass!
The base of the bridge is secure.
Guys, I'm getting these strange seismic readings.
Homie, truck!
Got it.
this.
Thrill quotient. Overall, I should say Marvel's Avengers is a treat for superhero gamers, and we had been longing for a proper third-person Marvel game. Let alone the unnecessary campaign fatigue, the game has a lot to offer in terms of character design, faction experiences, timelines, and customization. It's a new experience for the existing superhero gamers to play their favorite Marvel characters with better conviction, which was lacking in previous franchises such as Marvel's Ultimate Alliance series. The feedback from other gamers, I feel, should be addressed, as some mention that the post-campaign content is repetitive and funless with just the addition of extra characters such as Hawkeye. After all that I have mentioned, you still need a critical eye to play this game. Fun-wise, I would say if you are a Marvel fan, you should definitely go for this. I give the game a thrill quotient score 7.5 on 10.
Taking your usual notes? What? Now come on. The more I fight, the more you learn, right?
It's called photographic reflexes.
Called unoriginal.
Your dance ends now! Must be frustrating, always one step behind.
You're after the Chimera, aren't you? What are you gonna do with it? Sell it to the highest bidder?
I'm after something much more valuable.
What's that?
Right. Still trying to piece it together?
You giving up?
Not a chance! So, where has your investigation left you?
That you're not the brains behind this. And this smells like distraction. I'm done talking!
Coward!
What's the matter? Don't like surprises? Next time, take better notes. Guess you saw that coming, huh?
You think you've won?
What the hell are you talking about?
Look around, Romanoff. The world will remember this day. The day their heroes failed them.
Verdict. Overall, I should say Marvel's Avengers boasts a decent campaign and impressive skill trees, but because of the mediocre combat system and awful world design, the game cannot be considered in the elite league of superhero games. I give the game an overall score 7.7 on 10.
Screw this.
So that's it guys, make sure you like, share and subscribe and click that bell icon so that you stay updated. See you in the next review.